haven't been making a lot of videos. I started a new job as an electromechanical assembler, tier 2. And I've been working 11-hour days, but still have the dual 833A to finish up. I actually did sell the Tower of Power, the dual resonant solid state Tesla coil. As you see, I have the spark gap sitting right there, and the GU81. The gentleman who I sold the DRSSTC to gave me this Victrola cabinet from 1915. So I think what I'm going to do with that is build a giant vacuum tube Tesla coil with the Amperex 7459 tube that you may have seen in my last video. You may notice the wood slats here. What I'm also doing is revising the microbrute coil into a CM312 DY H half bridge. And along with that, it'd be voltage doubled to 340, but along with that, I'm building a 680 volt DR that is water cooled with freewheeling capabilities. So the half bridge coil will run 75 nanofarads, the same as a microbrute. And the reason why I swapped from the microbrute, it wasn't because it was a bad system. It just wasn't solid enough for what I wanted to run. It's a very finicky system, not a bad system. Let me see if I can find the board right here. So, not a bad system with this. Basically, the heat sinks aren't grounded on these systems, so a lot of parasitics will catch on these fins, and I didn't realize this too, that there was a little, I'm just realizing this now, there's a little notch right there, but this wasn't grounded to the board, so maybe for future reference, if you guys do get microbrutes, actually ground them right here, because I'll ground it to the board. These catch parasitics, and what happens is it latches the gates in these small SOT227s up. I think they're the 60N60 C2D1s, but I've had good luck running the APT 60 GT60 JRs from Microchip and the IXXN 100 series from IXYS as well. With these, I'm not saying it's a bad design by any means. It just it wasn't for what I wanted it to be. The output was great, but it's too fragile if you're not careful. Like with ground strikes on the strike rail, parasitics on the heatsink causing the gates to latch up, and it'll blow your TVS diodes right there, as well as your 440, or I think they come with 220 TVS right here, but I put 440 in there. It'll blow those two sometimes, and sometimes it'll cause your gate logic ICs to blow as well. And it's just a matter of going through and debugging, and I just got tired of it. By all means, not a bad system. I think it's a great system, honestly. I just want something a little more robust. But anyways, back to everything. I am actually just finishing up some wood right now, using Danish oil on this, doing the base for the new half bridge coil, and then for the big DR. So here's the half bridge assembly, which was from Eastern Voltage Research, using a single CM300DY 12H. It's going to be running off 120, voltage doubled to 340. These right here are the gate drive boards for the CM324H full bridge freewheeling setup that I'm going to use, with the two 5,000 to 1 GDTs for freewheeling, and the primary slats right here, which have already been installed. If you guys follow my Facebook, it's Dewees Engineering, DEWEES Engineering on Facebook, or you can follow me on Facebook, Kyle Deweese. I have some pictures of the construction and assembly right here, so it's been pretty busy so far. Trying to do all this in between working 11-hour days, 6 days a week. So this is my first 3-day weekend in roughly 2 months. So I'll give you guys a little bit of an overview of everything that's in here that's going on.